Yes, it's a singing audition, and yes, she can count to 3 in English, and she's very good at taking commands. So look at that rear end. Look at that. Wow. Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back today. Well, we're in downtown. We're not actually. We're in Uptown Pano Paphos, and we're going to take you and show you a very, very unusual video. That's Kennedy Square. That's been refurbished, but as you can see, there's something strange going on over there, and there's a dancing blonde beauty over there, and that. Well, what the hell's that? That is called Big Diggers in Action.
Have you seen that? Actually, first of all, I think this round building has been renovated.
Yes, what happened to the big hello?
Hello, everybody! How nice to see you again and again.
And again, stick with us. Now, that's a rather nice upper floor of this building that has been refurbished. Have a look at that. There you go. Very, very nice indeed. Perhaps that could make a spectacular penthouse, but unfortunately, it's looking the wrong way. Anyway, still very nice indeed. Stick with us. We're going to show you where the big diggers have been.
Are we going to break all our legs?
We might do. We might do. Have a look at that. They're putting in some new massive draining system, if you're wondering what they're doing. Now this, if you understand where we are, I know you don't, but it's the main artery. We've been up and down here a couple of times, so this is the main road from Uptown Pano Paphos, and it goes all the way down to downtown Paphos Mall. So I think you understand now that that is a main artery. Now, the gentleman who owns that building over there, if you look carefully, you can see, fully refurbished his building.
Actually,
and it's very, very nice. Yes, it's been changed into apartments. Yeah, it was shops. He's now changed it into apartments. And then the Gumbarus in the council have come along and, well, dug up all the road, shall we say. So he's probably going to have to give that a good paint again. So there we are. Now, there are businesses still operating on this road. How? I don't know, because this is the pathway that you get to walk along. This is a travel agent's here to the left hand side with its blinds closed. In front of us, well, there's a bit of rubbish, not that you'd notice. Down there is an alleyway to the back of the shops and the fire escape. Here is the entrance to the apartments above. Here's a further extension to that travel agent's. Well, this one's actually to do, it's the same agent if you understand. This one's now specialising in cruises. There's our Gumbarus at the Paphos Sea Cruises. And this is the Ricky's Travel Cruise Boat Division, the one next door. That organises your plane tickets and your boat trips, cruises, that sort of stuff. Now, over there is a brand new shop. I'm not sure what it does. It's selling... okay. It's an office building that allows you to go and co-work in there. So rather than pay for the whole office, you pay for a small space. Yes, co-working.
I was reading cock-walking.
You can get a job in McDonald's in a minute, because you can get a large cock there. Right, stick with us. It's a family channel. Over there, you've got a man that does frameworks and works of art, and then next door to that, you've got an estate agent who does valuations of land and that sort of stuff. Now over here, we did do a hit and run on that place. If you look back, that was an old former hotel that we attacked. Someone's bought it, and someone's knocking 7 bells out of it.
Well done.
And someone's going to refurb it and turn it into a rather nice restaurant, so I've been told, and then they're going to build some townhouses and some apartment blocks. Should look quite nice. But have a look at that. That's a bit of a mess. And of course, some of the shops have closed down. Why? Well, there's no foot traffic, and obviously you can't park outside because, well, there's no road. Have a look at that. But luckily, if you need to go to the toilet, there is a toilet just over there. There we are.
This is mostly for the workers,
I think it's for the workers, yes.
The workers.
What have you got to say about this area, Gracevia Lubby?
Well, I hope that in the nearest future, the guys who work here or the bosses who are in charge about this jobs to be done, I hope it's going to be finished very soon, because this road is the main, it's Yeah, yes, for the up and downtown.
Yeah. This is the main linking artery between Uptown Paphos, the old town, and downtown Pano Paphos, and, well, it's been dug up now for 6 weeks. Yes, more than 6 weeks. And to be honest, there doesn't seem to be that much going on, but let's hope they pull their finger out, and let's hope after the holidays, because remember they dug it up before, then they've done nothing for a month because they go into shutdown, so nothing has happened here for at least a month. Let's hope they're going to come back and do all the drains and do all the pavements and make it all look rather nice. But the infrastructure for this place, as you can see, is slowly going in. So they're putting up concrete walls, and I presume this is going to be the road access way up into there. So as I said, they're building apartments, townhouses, and refurbishing the old hotel, and apparently that's going to be some townhouses, apartments, and a restaurant. So stick with us as we continue on our trek. What's that building there, LaBouffe?
Which one?
That one there.
Let me see, let me see.
It's written in Greek.
Let me see, let me see.
She needs to go to the opticians to have some glasses, but she won't.
Ah, okay, it's Organization for the Youth. Youth.
So it's like a youth club. Right, so that's what that is. Now, we've got quite a good view from up here because we're quite high. Over there you've got George's Opticians. Let's walk on this wall. And that's now the only way you can go up and down, right up through the old town, where it gets narrow and it gets very, very congested, shall we say. This building here actually is a very nice building. Have a look at that. It's got a spiral staircase, it's got a pathway that links across to the old church that's just over there. So let's get down there to see your LaBouffe. Ooh, that hurts. Right, come on, let's get down here, because this is another hidden pathway around the back of this building. And you've got some catacombs, you've got some pillars, and I think down here we've got some murals, well, paintings anyway, on the wall. So let's go and have a look and see if we can show you an alternative route to get up into the old town. So stick with us, here we go. And there's them crickets again in the background. So Sylvia LaBouffe is slowly catching us up. There she is. She's still pondering about a shop up in the old town. She's hoping we're going to work our way around, which we are.
I'm lost now. I will not find it again. This shop.
Right.
Don't tell me.
There we go. She doesn't know where the shop is, so let's try and avoid that shop. Stick with us. Here we go. So this is a pathway now that will take you up to the, how do you say that hotel, Sylvia LaBouffe?
Axiothea.
Axiothea. And it roughly translated into English means worth the view. Now I know there's a little side path on the side of it, so let's just go and show you that it certainly is worth the view. Great little hotel, really, really nice rooms, spotlessly clean, and it's quite old, so it's quite cool inside, but the view out of the rooms is absolutely spectacular and to die for, literally. Have a look at that. And this is on the lower level. You've got 3 more levels to go. Whew, it's getting hot, Grazivia.
Yeah, but they are fixing something over there.
Yes, they're rendering the wall by the looks of it. Wow. Right. Stick with us. She's hot. So when she gets hot and thinking about closed shops, she gets lost for words. And then if she does speak, she confuses her 7 languages. Right, works of art on the wall. Well, perhaps not works of art, but someone's had to go. So this is a pathway back down to the main road, and someone has either created a work of art or spilt an awful lot of paint. I think it's meant to be a work of art, and it is quite attractive. And it takes you down these steps all the way down to the main archery that takes you all the way down to Paradise, which of course is the Cato Paphos promenade and harbour. So we've come out at the bottom of the road where the big diggers have been, which is just over there. So stick with us. We're going to get all the way around these bollards and try and work our way up towards the old. So stick with us. Here we go. Not too busy at this time of night. That's the road that takes you down to the Cato Paphos harbour. You just go straight, and you'll come to the Paphos Mall, which will be on your left, roundabout in front of you. Go under the strange rusty looking steel structure, which is the Paphos Skywalk. Keep going straight. 10 minutes by foot, 2 minutes in a car, and you will arrive in Paradise, where the promenade kisses the harbour area, and you'll know you're there because there's a big blue sea right in front of you. You see that?
Well, you know that I totally believe when this road's finished, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful link from uptown to the downtown. But except that, they tried to keep some archaeology of it and history of it. They didn't want to destroy it totally. So therefore, they just they saving. Could you see? They saving some main old buildings. They don't want to renovate it. It's like that.
I'm not sure which building she's talking about, but that's a new building, and that's a new building.
No, not about that one. But there are others down there up to the traffic light.
Well, there are some older buildings on the way. Hopefully they'll try and keep some of the character. Anyway, on to another street. This is the street that wiggles and waggles round to a great coffee shop at the top called the Cafe Nero. So stick with us, that's where we're going to finish, because yet again from there, great view. But there are a few shops on our way. Oh dear. We've got another clothes shop, and this is what has caused a reaction in Brasilia, Lubbock. And the shop is called the Andrea. Right, stick with us, here we go. Let's keep going on our trek. If that woman stops in that shop, I will be bankrupt and way beyond, that's for sure. Yes, she knows why I'm running. Stick with us. You've got an art shop gallery over there. You've got a charity shop. And these charity shops in Cyprus now, like in the UK, are transforming themselves into full retail shops and like works of art that they're selling. And even the clothes, well, they don't sell rubbish anymore, as we know. They only sell nice clothes. Stick with us. Here we go. Unfortunately, you've got some closed down shops. That building, well, it's seen better days, but hopefully someone will buy it, transform it, give it a lick of paint, and it will be back to its former glory indeed. Now, stick with us, because there's a few more shops to go. There's a bookie shop, there's a hair salon, there's a few, well, property developers. We've got Philip. Let's let this car. There's a mural on the side of the wall over there. Stick with us, here we go. You've got a bookies on the corner, Dave John will be happy. You've got a nice hair salon over there. You've got Lisa's Palace Boutique. You've got the Seagull Booth shops in the background.
That one is a very old building.
Yes, it's pretty old. I'm going to get a lick of paint and it'll look a bit better. Now, stick with us. You've got a satellite provider over there called Trio Tech. So they sell these boxes that allow us foreigners to watch foreign channels. Busy road, this is what we want. Busy road indeed. Another boutique, another property developer. Mother Cares was there, doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
But coming up on the left hand side very shortly is something that does exist, and that is Marks and Spencer's food retail outlet. The main branch of Marks and Spencer selling clothes and everything else is in the Mall. But if you want food, and often we like biscuits, the crisps, the sweets, Marks and Spencer's often sell something that little bit special. We all understand that. And that's just up here, coming up. So stick with us. Got a further ladies' boutique, which he hasn't spotted over there, but luckily it's closed. Right. There we are. I wouldn't have opened my big mouth if I hadn't realised, but it wasn't. Stick with us. Here we go. This is what I was telling you about. Uptown, Marks and Spencer. So that is the food outlet. There we go. You want some food, some wines, some biscuits, some special crisps, get yourself in there. Wow, that is a hard walk.
Yeah.
Uphill in this heat, or should we say in this humidity. Want to see a view? Come over here. Got a great view coming up, and you're going to like it, that's for sure. This is a great old apartment complex, which has seen better days, and there was a tea for two in there at one time, many years ago. It was here when I first arrived, but look at that view. Look at that. That's all the way out to the end of the Tomb of the Kings. It's almost kissing Clorica as we come round Tomb of the Kings. There's the sunset. There's the Elysium Hotel. There's the Kissos Hotel. And there's the lighthouse in the distance. And as we come round, that is downtown Paphos. That's a view that's worth €1 million. That's for sure. Stick with us. We're going to keep going. And we're going to get to the Cafe Nero. And that view is even better. Very opposite. Your orientation is absolutely diabolical.
I'm getting hot.
Yes.
Not for that.
What you're actually doing is overheating because you're thinking about that close-up. Be honest.
I'm thinking about many clothes.
Yes. See?
Back shops and shoe shops and
yes.
diamond shops and
yes.
up and down underwear shops.
Where's that shop?
Up and down.
Where's that shop?
Everywhere in the
Everywhere.
mall.
Well, we'll go there then. I like that shop. It's a nice shop because you've got blue up and down everywhere. You've got black. It's a family channel. Shut up. Right, keep going. This area here coming up, we've got a bank to our left-hand side now, and then we've got the main offices in Uptown, Pano Paphos for Leptos developers, and then just over there on the right-hand side, you've got the former colonial post office, but it still is the sorting office, and you don't have post office boxes in there anymore, but you can post a letter, as you can see, in that yellow box just over there. So again, this is the Leptos office, as I'm telling you. Great view. Have a look at that. But stick with us because there's an even greater view coming up, and then we're going to get a very good goodbye from the Yacht Gracevia LaBouffe. And I'll say to you, thanks for watching. Some nice mix of old buildings over there, and there's a bit of modernness been put in to connect them together. So these are old former colonial buildings, probably from around the 1940s, 1950s. Truly beautiful. Gracevia LaBouffe has seen a Mercedes ML, man. That's it. I'm going to be bankrupt, that's for sure. Wait for this view. That's Cafe Nero Uptown, and that's their view.
Lovely.
So this channel is about three things. We understand that. We understand that, yeah? Those views, your views, and of course, my views. Have a look at that. Right, there it is again. So, we are on the terrace of the Cafe Nero Uptown Pano Paphos restaurant, cafe, shop, coffee shop, should we say? And that is the view. Got a big car park down there. And the view, well, as you can see, that's the sun setting in the sky, so that means that must be Clorica, because at this time of year, that's where the sun sets. Just over there is the Old Town, that's the restaurants and the cafes that look out. That's the lift that takes you down, and that is the viewpoint, and that is Gracevia LaBouffe's rear end.
Wow, it's beautiful up here.
And there's the drop. But that's what it's all about. A great view indeed. So, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Please come back for a little bit more of our madness, and now she'll give you a very good goodbye.
Thank you many times, thousands of times, millions of times. And don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. We are loving you to bits and waiting for the next video, please.
Thanks for watching.